Marco Santarelli of Narada Real Estate is the foremost expert in getting your money to work for you. At Narada, most people do not have the time to invest or do the work it takes to grow their wealth. Marco and his team will handle it. Working in 16 markets nationwide, Marco and his team will help set up a strategy to take you through step-by-step how to invest your money the right way and get you earning 8% returns from day one. If you need financing, we have it handled. The inspection for your property, if you need titles done, we have it handled. This is a one-stop shop to get you involved in the real estate game. Narada Real Estate and Marco Santarelli will ensure that you have what you need to start investing the right way. To learn more, visit naradarealestate.com. That's naradarealestate.com.
Hey, Grant Cardone here. Welcome to the Cardone Zone, where Fridays we talk about money, career, and finance. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to double your money. I'm going to be talking to you about a topic that I discovered when I was 26 years old called the future value calculation. Future value. Okay, now most people don't understand future values because most people are so busy with their current problems. They're not thinking about where they're going, okay? When it comes to money, quit worrying about the money you have and start looking at the future value of money. You hear me talk about this in everything I do. What's the future? Write your goals down twice a day. With money, it's even more important. Future value of money. We are in an inflation environment right now. What does inflation mean? Inflation basically means the value of the dollar is going down. Your dollar is going down, which means it takes more dollars to buy the same product. Okay, the value of the dollar is going down. $1 is worth less than it was, back in the day. It's worth less. It's worth pennies today, by the way. I can actually give you the number, which means I need more dollars to buy the same exact product. Okay, so I'll pull it up for you. For years, we've been saying there's no inflation, okay? Yet rents, watch this. Rents have gone up. Gas has gone up. Gas is going up right now, right? Electricity's going up. Okay, cost of electricity, things you have to buy. What else is going up? Clothes, not really. Apps are cheap. Food's going up. Cost of food's going way up. Okay, how about the cost of college? Did you know that the cost of college is 5 times more than wages? Wages have almost not gone up. So watch when a guy's making money. How does a guy make money? A guy makes money like this. Let's say we got Jill here. Jill makes money. Her wages, this is her wages. This is the graph of her wages. You ought to see her rent graph. You should look at her college tuition graph. Look at food graph, okay? That's what inflation is. This went up, this went up, this went up. It's crossing over her wages. I don't see anything here. It crosses over her wages, so she ends up with less money, less here. And that's why I want to talk to you about the future value of money. When I was 26 years old, I was making $100,000 a year. I think that was my first year I made $100,000. I made $93,000 that year. I don't want to exaggerate to you guys. I can do that later. Plenty of time to exaggerate, okay? I made $93,000 that year. I lived on $40,000, okay? I had to pay taxes on the 93, which at that time was about $18,000. That came out of it. Okay, this was back in Louisiana 30 years ago, and I was left with about $37,000, I think. Okay, guess what I did with that money? I started figuring out, how can I get this money to double? How can I get this money to be 10 times that? Okay, the calculation you want to use is called the future value calculation. You can find a calculator on anywhere online. By the way, you can call me too, 305-865 8668. Your question has to be about money or I'm going to hang up on you. If you're not talking about money, I'm going to hang up on your face. Don't ask me about motivation today. Don't ask me about sales. Don't ask me about anything unless it's got something to do with money. Okay? 305-865-8668. I'm going to put in here future value calculation. This is what, by the way, led me to real estate. I realized immediately, look, man, I can't have a sales job, no job, and no business really creates financial freedom. Just understand this. The only way to have financial freedom is, one, you'd have to have a commitment to it. Two, you'd have to have a plan. Three, you'd have to have a vehicle. Listen to what I'm telling you right now. Today's about money. Inflation's in your face. It's coming. You're going to hear about it every day. Interest rates are going up. Gas prices going up. Food's going up. Wages are flat. A job and a business does not create wealth. Hear what I'm telling you. For all of you out there like, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs don't get rich unless they make investments. Money has to be investment. Number one, you got to have a commitment. Okay? Two, you have to have a plan. Three, you got to have a vehicle. A vehicle is not a job. A vehicle is a thing you would take this 37 grand and put it in. Right? Finish. Okay, good job, buddy. Okay, good job. Thank you. So watch. I'm going to take this $37,000. Starting amount, $37,000. Assume that I'm going to invest all of it, by the way. You guys won't do that. You know why? Because you're so worried about a rainy day, you can't invest your money. So what do? By the way, let me show you another inflation here. The banks today pay 0.012%. Most of you do not see that as inflation, but this is actually inflation. The banks don't pay you any money. That means if you put $100,000 in a bank account for 1 year, this money would be worth $100,012.50. That's what you earned on your money. Is that right? Yeah. You earned $12.50 on your money. Oh, yeah, I can keep my money at the bank. What does the bank do as soon as you give them this money? They loan it out 9 times. Why? Because they want to multiply money. When I come back, I'm going to show you future value calculation and how Grant Cardone, young, 26-year-old Grant Cardone, made a commitment, a plan, and found a vehicle to double, triple, quadruple, even 10x his money. Never know who's going to show up.
Growing your future, protecting your past. J.D. Frost & Company, PLLC, is a public accounting firm. Offers a variety of assurance and tax services to businesses and individuals in the Chattanooga and surrounding areas. We focus on construction and manufacturing industries. Our primary objective is client satisfaction through excellent customer service. Work with the best. We are accredited by the BBB. This is J.D. Frost & Company for a full suite of tax assurance and management accounting services. Visit us right now at frostcpas.com. Learn how to invest in real estate like Grant Cardone, but you don't have the cash to invest yet? Reach out to Chris Root and his team where he will show you how to invest in real estate to build cash without credit or much money by learning how to wholesale real estate. We'll show you the right way to build cash so you can invest in multifamily apartments and other real estate investments like Grant Cardone. Reach out to @Chris Root Entrepreneur on Facebook now.
Evolution of money as it's happening right now is super exciting because it is democratizing money as we know it. Money came from people like you and me and the market.
We should not lose sight of the outcomes that we've achieved and the problems that we've solved for people.
So the first thing that we do is we actually start with the passive income goal and the cash flow.
We're so output focused, but not really outcome focused.
Do you want to never have to worry about money again? Are you willing to put in the work to make your dreams come true? With my hands-on training, you can achieve real results selling high-ticket products online. I will show you how you can generate millions per year online. Learn how to build a $30 million business without wasting money on advertising or having to compete for traffic. You can start converting today. To get started, go to ecomexplosion.com. That's ecomexplosion.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Cardone Zone. Grant Cardone here. Today I'm talking about money, your money. I'm talking about inflation. Warren Buffett, by the way, said that only maybe 1 or 2 or 3 people on the entire planet understand the complexity of inflation. You are being inflated on, okay? Inflation is called the hidden tax. It's a hidden tax, okay? Now, before I show you how to 10x your money, and I'm going to show you that here in the show today. By the way, if you're listening on or watching on YouTube or listening on iTunes, please comment below. Let your peeps know this is the best money show available anywhere on the net, okay? So let me see the value of money. Value of money in 1950 and 8. That's when I was burned. Did I get burned? Value of the money. Let's say I had $100,000 in 1958. Do you know how much money I would need today to have the same $100,000 today? I'm sorry. Let's do 100. Who knows the answer to this question? $100,000 in 1958 would be equal to what today? Okay, this is inflation, dude. This is what I said to you. The value of money is going down, so what do you need? You need more money because the value is going down. Okay, $100,000 in 1958. How much do you guys think? 400? Johnny, what do you think? $1 million? What do you think, Natalie? You would need $868,000 to have 100 grand 60 years ago. You guys don't feel the inflation because you like the frog in the pot of water. See, it's room temperature when you put the frog in. You raise it up 10 bump. Kind of feeling warm in here. Crank it up another 10. Ooh. It's not like you dropped him in at 212, right? He gets used to it until he dies. And the little froggy shrinkles up. Oh, Sabrina's over there crying because the froggy died. You guys are dying right now. Your finances are dying. Wages in America have not gone up. I think we've been at like $58,000. You want to talk about inflation? $58,000. $58,000. That was the wages in 2007. Guess what they are today? Like $59,500. Okay? It's only 18 years. Your wages didn't go up while gas went up, food went up, college went up, electricity went up, rent freaking skyrocketed. So I'm like, man, get you some rental apartments, boy. Okay? What happens now? Cost of materials are going up. Glass, concrete, wood. Labor is going to go up, which means what? People will not be able to afford housing in the future. So the future value, when you start thinking about money, you got to sit down with your wife or your husband or whoever the hell is in charge at your house, and you got to be like, dude, we need a plan. We need to plan future value. Okay? I need a plan. I don't just need a job, I need a plan. I know a lot of people that have a job. I know people that make 400 grand a year and don't have any money, okay? Number 1, I need a plan. Number 2, I knew a guy that was working here a couple years ago. Guy was making $400,000 and $500,000 a year. He left here, he's broke today. I need a plan. No, I need a commitment. See, you guys got to make a commitment. First thing that has to happen in every situation, you got to make a commitment. Say, dude, I got to get my game on. 2, you need a plan, okay? I'm going to show you the plan right now. 3, you need a vehicle. Okay, so I'm going to show you the plan. The plan requires, by the way, a formula. Okay, the vehicle is the instrument you're going to use to double and triple money. Commitment You got to make a decision now. I got $37,000. I'm 26 years old. I had $37,000 for the first time in my life. Up until that point, I had not had one penny in savings. I took $37,000, and this is what I did with it. I'm going to show you how to do the same thing right now. Okay, and then we got some callers, right? If I take $37,000 and every year for 10 years add $37,000, that money will be worth $900,000 in 10 years if I can earn 15% on my investment. Okay, now watch this. Check this out. If I could earn 20% on my investment, immediately when I started doing this, I'm like, okay, well, I can't do banks. If I could earn 20%, it'd be worth $1,189,000. That means in 10 years, starting with $37,000, adding $37,000 a year for 10 years. That's why you see when I did this, when I started at 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30, the next 5 years I had packed away $170,000. No one, I didn't go buy a car. I didn't change where I lived. I didn't go buy fancy Prada shoes that I wear today. Wow. Huh? In white. By the way, the only reason I bought the white ones was because the color that I wanted wasn't available in my size. And because I got money puking on me like it's a damn golden shower, I'm like, man, shit, take the white, dude. It's not your favorite color. And now I'm digging on my whiteys. Having some delighty. Why? Because my money's stupid. Now I'm telling you guys that because nobody else is talking about money. It's like in our culture today, if anybody talks about the fact that they have money, you hate on them or something. Everybody's like, oh no, I'm just humble. I've been lucky. Been very fortunate. I'm so grateful. I'm going to play it down. I'm going to be subtle. I'm going to be, dude, I'm rich. You know why? Because I got a plan and you should too. You need a commitment, you need a plan, and you need a vehicle. So, but you got to know the formula first, right? If the money earns, watch this, okay? If the money earns, let's take $10,000. I'm going to show you how to do it with 10 grand. If you earn 0.0012% at the bank, that money will be worth $10,012.50. So the next time your wife says, we need to save money, look, man, $12.50, I won't even pick that up. Most of you would pass it by if you had to stop for it, right or wrong. Yes, ma'am. 5 callers. That can't be the bank. You cannot leave the money at the bank. By the way, you cannot leave the money at the money market, Fidelity, Merrill Lynch. When you guys sell out your mutual fund, do you know what Merrill Lynch does with your money? Well, they only charge me $8 for a transaction. Do you know what they do with your money when you sell out of the mutual fund? They put it in a money market and it earns 0.0012%. It is thievery, man, okay? The inflation in this country is about 3.9%. If cost of goods are going up 3.9% and you are only earning 0.0012, you are 30 times behind the 8 ball. You can't catch up, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for vehicles that do 10, 15, and 20. Because when I start doing this, I start getting big multiples on my money. Massive multiples on my money. In this case, if I can get 15%, that's 100 times, 100x what the banks will pay me. It's worth paying attention to. It'd be worth learning, okay? So first you got to get good at your job, right, Sabrina? You got to be great at your job because if you're not great at your job, you're never going to get any more income. It's impossible. You're not going to get a raise. Nobody's going to pay attention to you. Money follows attention. If you're not great, and by the way, if you're terrible at your job, you might get some attention there too. But not the kind you like. Or maybe it is the kind you like. Maybe that's what you keep telling to yourself. You're like, I need people to abuse me. I'm a terrible human being. I don't deserve good things. And nobody needs a white Prada. You're right, man. By the way, I didn't buy these products with my money. Okay, I bought it with somebody else's money. called the multiplying money, the future value calculation. When we come back, I'm going to take your calls and I'm going to show you how you can use this to become a millionaire. We're going to turn 10K into 1 mil. Salespeople, sales managers, and business owners, I want to ask you a couple of questions. Do you think you can make more sales? Do you think you're missing customers? Would you like to be a better job at converting online and on your showroom floor or on your phone? If so, pay attention to what I have to share with you here. My name's Grant Cardone. I am without a doubt the leading authority on sales in the 21st century. For the past 30 years, I've been working with some of the largest sales organizations in the world, and I want to work with you now to take your problems, your challenges, your obstacles, and your opportunities and figure out how to convert those to sales. I'm doing a 3-day workshop, and this is very, very important because it's going to be for a small number of people. We're going to spend 3 days, you, me, and my team, on figuring out what your problems are, what's keeping you away from making those extra sales.
Hey, it's Ted McGrath with Message to Millions. Do you want to create a presentation online that actually gets clients? So I got something for you here. 26-point framework. If you want to do videos that sell, webinars that sell, I've tested this for the last 6 years in my business. I sold millions of dollars worth of products and services online. Click that link, grab the gift, tell me what you think about it, and I will see you soon inside the gift.
If you want to experience the best car wash on the planet, Cheetah Clean offers the world's fastest car wash VIP experience from start to finish. Get in and get out in 90 seconds. The owners get involved, everyone is involved, from extreme detailing to the finest details to getting you the best experience when it comes to your car, your most prized possession. Check out what we have to offer in your local area today. Learn more at cheetahclean.com. That's cheetahclean.com. When it comes to next-generation telecommunications and setting up your business, there's no better company than Bullfrog. From setting up mobile office telecommunication technology to integrating with CRMs and call tracking, Bullfrog Communications has every service you need to handle, maintain, and expand your communication line with your customers. Upgrade your business phone right now. Let us help you grow your business with smart, easy, flexible, and efficient technology that gets your company on the road to better communication and next-generation business phone systems. To learn more, get a free quote at bullfrog.net. That's bullfrog.net right now.
Hey, welcome back to Cardone Zone, to the Cardone Zone. We got a caller on wanting to know how to double, triple, quadruple, and he's asking the question about the GOLD.
Yes, what's going on, Grant?
The gold, bro. What's going on, bro? What's going on? Okay, if you bought gold in 2012, dude.
Did I buy gold in 2012?
You lost $500.
Yes,
Number
you're
one
right.
rule in money. Number one rule in money. Number one rule in money. What's the number one rule in money? Don't lose
Try and
money.
double it.
Number 2 rule. Don't lose money. Number 3 rule, to validate number 1 and number 2, you should be able to get some income every month from your money. So this is what I would do, bro. What you need is you need a vehicle. Remember what it is, a commitment, a plan, a vehicle. You need a vehicle that produces cash. Gold does not produce cash. Bitcoin does not produce cash. Okay, AT&T stock does not produce cash. Twitter stock does not produce cash. Facebook stock does not produce cash. If you're watching this right now and want to know how to double, triple, and quadruple your money, but you don't want to lose money, number 1 rule, don't lose money. That's why I didn't bet. That's why I didn't buy Bitcoin. That's why I don't buy stocks. Why don't I buy stocks? I don't buy Snapchat stock. I use Snapchat. I'm not going to buy the stock. I'll let Gary Vaynerchuk buy it. Let him buy it. Okay? He's still learning about money. What? Bang, bang. Okay? Okay, you want to go buy the Twitter stock? Good. Let Gary go buy some Twitter stock. Okay? He's still learning about money. I don't want to lose money. Number 1 rule, I don't lose money. By the way, if you could just be disciplined with the rules, you can be rich. Okay? It's not about picking the right thing. It's about avoiding the loss of money. Number 1 rule, don't lose money. Number 2 rule, you need cash flow. Cash flow is the holy grail of finance. Right? Give me that cash flow hat, champ. Quit talking. All right? Cash flow. You need the cash flow. So for my man in Canada, I'm going to ship this to you. You pay for the shipping. By the way, that's all been all inflated. No telling what Canada's going to charge you just to ship it up there. But while there's been inflation, there's also been deflation. Okay? Look how cheap it is to drive to get a ride today. I'm going to tell you that in the next 10 years, you're going to see a lot of people dump their automobiles. You've already dumped? Okay? Like I could Uber to work. It would cost me $3 a day to Uber to work. It would cost me, what's $3 times 300? $900 a year. $1,800 both ways. I wouldn't have insurance. I wouldn't have parking anymore. I wouldn't have gas. I wouldn't have any of that. For $1,800 a year, I could go back and forth to work. Now people are like, oh, I would never do that. Well, then why do you use Uber when you go on a trip? Or when you go get loaded? You're like, hey, the safest way to do is to go to Uber. You pay less for the drive than you did the martini. Okay? Cash flow, dude, you need cash flow. So this is what you're looking for, folks. You're not looking for a stock or a gold or a Bitcoin or a scheme. You're looking for 10, 15%, and 20% returns. This is called the future value calculation. If you don't do the future value calculation, how could you make decisions? All you're going to do is listen to some stockbroker. If it does not give me cash every month, I'm not looking at the investment. Yes, I will miss many great investments. I'm not interested. I'm not losing money, okay? Number of periods. Let's say I start with 10,000. Okay? Help me out here, guys. Let's say that I hit the 15%. By the way, I got deals in my real estate. On the low side, we average 15%. I got deals in there doing 30% cash flow plus appreciation. So these numbers become freaking, once you get clear, you're like, okay, I got to have cash flow. I don't want to lose money, and I have to have cash flow, and the goal is to double or triple. Watch this. I'm going to take $10,000. I'm going to add 10 grand to it 10 times. By the way, if you can't keep adding money to your investment, don't make the investment. That way you don't lose money. You're like, oh, I'm just going to try it out with a little bit. Dude, don't do it. You should know so much about the investment that you want to reinforce it over and over again. Okay, and we'll talk to the next caller. Watch this. $10,000 over 10 years. This ain't a bad return. What do you think it's worth? Right here, 10,000. No. And I add 10. Okay, what did I put in? $243,000. I put in 100 grand. That's a double, dude. That's 2.5 times my money. 2.43x returno before taxidios. In my tuxedo. Okay? Now, that's not a bad return. Everybody agree? $250,000. But what if I could start adding to that? Or what if I could kick this return up to 20 or 25? And then you get to decide, these are the vehicles that I want to be in. What's been going up? I mentioned it 3 times today. College tuition, food prices, rent. Woo! What if I bought property and the rent kept spiking, okay? So let me just change this number from 15% to 25%. And this number is now $425,000. You a half a millionaire, and all you did was put $10K away every year for 10 years. By the way, this is only $800 a month. $800 a month. It's only $200 a week. $200 a week. It's only $40 a day. If you would just quit saying to every little trinket that you buy and every little dumb thing your kids want, oh, it's just $40. Dude, if it's just $40, figure out how to give it to yourself every day rather than the store. Okay, let's talk to our callers. Man, Daniel, what's happening, dog? Daniel.
Hey, I really appreciate what you're doing.
No, I appreciate you, bro. Let's keep it real. Check this out, Daniel. Daniel, check this out. If you did this last thing for 20 years and started with 10 grand, guess what that would be worth?
Now?
$4 million.
Well, yeah, well, probably. Depends. I have a question. I've been following up everything what you're doing. Now I'm reading 10X.
Yeah.
And I realize what you say. I have an income problem.
Yeah, you got an income problem.
But the problem is I already have like 3, and now I'm going to have a 4th job.
You got 4 jobs.
Oh, you can say 3.
Okay.
3 jobs. So like in my first job, my main job, like full time, I make around like $1,200 more or less, like video game designer. And the second one, I teach Spanish and English. And this one, I've been growing every year, like between, you can say 20% per year every year.
Yeah.
For the last 4 years. So like, I want to like you say, like 10x my income, work in a way of like, because I feel like I'm stuck now. So like, what else should I do like now?
Well, I mean, look, man, you need to go get money. Like you don't have to go do a job to get money. You need to go connect with money. Like you need to sit down and understand what kind of money you're looking for. You guys, all of you out there following your heart and the thing that you're good at and the thing you love, it's costing you freedom. Oh man, I'm a good photographer, man. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so what? What if it doesn't pay anything? What if you're good at milking cows? Ain't nobody paying for milk anymore. But I'm so good at it.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Okay? So you're good at what's that second job you got?
Teaching Spanish and English.
Yeah, man, it's a hard deal to scale, bro. You're selling time for money. You're trading time for money.
Yeah.
So if I were you, I'd go be a nanny to rich people. Teach my kids how to speak Chinese, man. I'll pay $50 an hour for that. What are those people paying you? Oh, by the way, I'll give you 5 hours twice a week. What do you get for a class right now?
No, now like here it's more or less like $15, $20.
Yeah, exactly, because you're doing it to the wrong public. You need to go to somebody that wants to learn, and you got to figure out. First of all, you got to do the calculation. You guys need to start doing calculations, financial calculations. There is nothing wrong with follow the money. Who's got the money, man? That's that T-shirt. Who's got my damn money? Right? Who can pay you $100 an hour, bro? You're just calling on the wrong people, folks. Okay? You're not Walmart. If you're going to be Walmart, you need a store everywhere, and you're not Amazon, and then you need a store, like you need to be connected to everybody's store, which would require tremendous investments, okay? Thank you for calling. So look, let's say we take that $10,000. He's got to go find 10K is what he's got to do. In the beginning, when you're trying to get your money right, you're not trying to change the world, you're trying to change your world. Get your damn money right before you think you can give money to charity. I help plenty of charities now, but I had to get my money. I had to be charitable to myself. I had to be a little selfish. Come in. You just want to sit there the whole time. Come on, John. Get your game on, man. Hey, next time you go get an acai bowl, John, think about your boy GC too, okay? 10K. You start with 10K, and let's say you say, man, I'm going to do this between 2018 and 2038. John, how old will you be in 2038?
2038, I'll be 38 or 58.
Are you 38 right now? 48. Yeah. So, 20 and 28, John, is 48. So just maybe spend 30 minutes on the internet doing some basic math, okay? You'll be 48 years old, dude. If you could take, and by the way, John, I know you could do this. He could go do some side jobs, grab 800, put it away every week, every month. That's all he's got to do, put 800 a month. Then he's got to have a vehicle for it to go into. And that vehicle, if he could get that vehicle, if ideally that vehicle would not lose money, number one, can't lose money, that means you're probably talking about hard assets and not speculation. No speculation, no stocks, no Bitcoin. Everybody's going to be talking about Bitcoin around you, and you're going to be like, yeah, whatever, dude, because you're going to be focused, okay, because he's got his plan. I need a 25% return annualized every year for 20 years. Let me see what this would be worth. Johnny, because you know you can do this, Johnny. Johnny would have $1,188,000 in the year 2038. He would be a millionaire, guaranteed to have $1 million in a bank account. It's $800 a week. Now, what if he started with 100, or what if he started with, let's say he did 20,000. Let's say over time he starts rolling, starts making a little more money, and every year he figures out, because he's getting better at his job, he adds 20,000 every year. Okay, it starts getting beautiful, dude. It starts getting $2.37 million. Got to pick a number. Now you got to find the vehicle. What's the vehicle? Okay, if the vehicle future value calculation, there's not going to be any future value if you lose your money. That means no speculation, no investing in paper. You need to get your money out of paper. Cash is paper. You want to get out of paper, right? Remember what I said to you in the first segment. This batch of money, I would need almost 8 times this today as when I grew up. 8 times. So whatever this stack was in 1958, I'd need a stack like that high. That's inflation, right? I need more to pay for the same goods. Now, I'm just going to give you one more warning. You guys don't get your head right, okay? This is not your mommy and daddy's economy. What's going to happen in the next 6 to 10 years is going to be the biggest destruction of jobs in the United States that we've ever seen. The biggest destruction of jobs and wages will happen in the next 6 to 10 years. Cameramen, you're going to get freaking sliced and diced. Okay, you guys that work Hollywood and you got all the expensive, you doing this and that shot, those shots are going away, dude. You guys can't see that happening. Okay, the VR is going to replace it, right? So the game is changing. The pizza delivery boy, he won't even have a job. The people at McDonald's, they're done. It's just a matter of time before their retail stores going away. It's changing. The game's changing. You got to come up with a plan. So a couple things. 3, make a commitment. 2, you need a plan. 3, you need a vehicle. And a vehicle is not a job, and it's not just a business. You need to invest your money in something. I'm going to make an announcement here in the next 60 days for everyone, qualified and non-accredited and accredited investors, to invest with me in vehicles that are real assets. Real assets, this would be a requirement right here, real assets that actually benefit from inflation. Because what you want to do is you want to be invested in things, your money, you want your cash to go into real assets that actually go up, okay? So that's why people say, dude, why do you always buy all this real estate? Because I'm taking a depreciating piece of paper. I can put a fire underneath this. Who's got a lighter? You got a lighter? So yeah, I got to burn a little bit. See, I do this. Okay. If I do that to my apartment building, I mean, it's concrete block, dude. It's hard. I'm gonna have to hold this thing here for a long time, right? Look how fast this lights up. You want to see what this is worth? Didn't take long. I got a little whiff there. Okay, I do that to my apartment, man. What happens is the sprinklers come on and put it out. What can happen to this? I can lose this. Somebody walk up to me and just take it from me. You can't just take my building from me. You understand? Okay. So Johnny, don't take it from me. Okay. So number 1, you need real assets. Number 2, you need that will benefit from inflation. And number 3, you should be buying things that produce cash flow. CardoneCapital.com. That's what we're going to do. I'm literally going to change the way people invest money. I'm going to give people, everyday people, ordinary people. I'm going to bust Wall Street's ass so hard, dude. I guarantee you, everybody in Wall Street, all the big guys are going to know my name. I'm going to actually build a vehicle that allows me to disrupt a system that is so it just caters to the wealthy and the sophisticated. Then it'll be up to you guys whether you want to take advantage or not, okay? So if you want to get on a list and if you want to be considered for it, go to CardoneCapital.com. It's going to be first come, first serve. You need to be registered there so that when I announce here in about 45 days, you're in line. I've done 3 funds so far. 3 funds. All have been oversubscribed. And none of it was for non-accredited investors. Okay, I oversubscribed, shortest period of time, and it wasn't accredited investors. When I open this up, there's 90 9,000% more non-accredited investors on this planet. Okay, I'm basically been allowing the 1% to invest with me. There's 99% of the population of this planet that has not been able to invest in me. When I do, it's going to flood these funds. So if you want to be part of that, real assets, benefit inflation, it goes up in value because of the location, and it's a real asset, and it provides cash flow to you while you sit and wait, and you just keep making contributions to it. 10, 15, 20 years, we sell it, bam, everybody makes a bunch of money. Okay, let's take our last two callers. Callers are gone. I'm done. They couldn't hang with me, dude. They're like, oh. Let's double your money, huh? Let's triple your money. Let's quadruple your money. Let's get your money right. Make a commitment to your money. Follow the money. If you're in the wrong job, in the wrong business, find a job, find a business where you can make some real money. Pay the price today, Sabrina, so what? So you can pay any price in the future. That's what my little 9-year-old slammed down. Pay the price today, Sabrina, so what? So you can pay any price in the future. My name's Grant Cardone. Thank you for watching. If you're listening on iTunes, freeloading little freaking kid, okay? If you're listening on iTunes, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and review. Thank you for watching today. God bless. Be great and have an awesome weekend.
This will be our third fund. It's a $40 million fund. So we're giving people a chance now to say, hey, I want to be involved in big, giant real estate deals that pay money. These are deals that are doing anywhere from 160 to 200% returns. You put $1 million into a deal and you're coming out with $2 to $3 million, but it's going to take 10 years. This is not get rich quick, okay? If you're taking notes, write this down. Don't do the get rich quick, man. Go for the get rich for sure. I don't need to get rich quick. I want to get rich for sure. So I'm going to go from 4,000 units. How many do you think I should go to? I'm going to go to 40,000 units. This is what I'm going to do, and this is why I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to 40,000 units, and I'm going to get the whole world involved in it. You're either going to invest with me, or you're going to actually help me raise these funds. Okay, so when you see me on social media talking about other stuff, anything that you see me talking about, what I'm doing is building an audience so I can allow people to get in a vehicle to where everybody gets rich. Because let me tell you something, if you want to make happy customers for life, make them money.